Hey there, this is Patrick Schwier with the Schwier Group and Remax Evolution. I'm here at my office on Labor Day weekend, working hard for my clients and anybody else who wants to pay attention to me today. What I want to talk about is inventory. How much inventory is on the market in specific cities around my office. Again, I'm in Newport Beach, and so we're going to be looking at cities like Aliso Viejo, Costa Mesa, Huntington Beach, Irvine, Laguna Beach, as well as Mission Viejo, and also Newport Beach and Newport Coast. So to try and show you exactly how the inventory is changing, and this has a big bearing on how you list or buy properties, we need to look year over year, and I'm looking at two of the same months year over year. So we have March 2017, March 2018, July of 2017, July of 2018, and all these numbers here represent the months of inventory on the market. So obviously the more months of inventory, that means more inventory, more to sell. So there's less buyers, so that means prices will automatically or start to adjust downward, which typically means we've hit a peak and will go down. If there's very little inventory, historically 1.7, anything under 3 or 4 months is not a lot of inventory. So that's when prices actually are going up and sellers are experiencing multiple offers. So what I want to do is indicate to you or show you, because it's very evident to me what's going on in the market right now. So I have March 2017, March 2018, Aliso Viejo, there's 1.7 months of inventory. A year later, there's 1.4 months of inventory. That's nothing. So prices were going up in Aliso Viejo, that's very obvious. Same thing in Costa Mesa, 2.7 months down to 2.4 months of inventory again. Prices have been going through the roof in Costa Mesa as well. HB kind of flatlined at the same. March 2017 to 2018, 2.1 months to 2.3. Irvine, 2.9 months to 2.8. Laguna Beach, an increase of 30%. Now, why do you think that is? That's because of the price point. Because the prices have gotten that much higher at this point, you're going to see a higher increase of inventory. And when that happens, that means prices are going to have to flatline and go down a bit, which is a good thing for those of you looking for your trophy properties or something nice in Laguna Beach. So currently, if you look at March 2017, there was 7.9 months of inventory, and that increases to 9.9 months or 10 months of inventory. So prices you're going to see start to adjust a little bit because of that. So next we go to 4 months later, and we look in here to July. We look at July 2017 to July 2018. If you look at March to July in 2017, all the numbers are pretty close to each other. But the crazy thing is here, again, you're always trying to figure out when the market turns. Well, it turned all right in the last month or two. So if you're not paying attention, if you're a seller and your property's on the market still, if your agent is clueless and has no idea the market has turned, it's time to find a serious agent who's going to sell your property like me. So, long story short, or kind of short, we have July, Aliso Viejo, 2017, 2.2 months of inventory. A year later, a month ago, it went up 60% to 3.5 months of inventory. We're going to start seeing this trend continue, I believe, and then prices will start to drop a little more, which is a good thing for buyers. Sellers, be aware. July in Costa Mesa, 2017, 2 months of inventory, increase of 65% to 3.3 months. Huntington Beach, 2.4 months to 3.3 months, an increase of 37%. Irvine, another increase of 22%. Laguna Beach, an increase of only 2%. That's because the inventory count's already a little bit higher. So you'll probably see prices stabilize there. As we see more inventory, it should start to drop a little bit further. Mission Viejo, in July of 2017, 2.2 months of inventory, and it goes all the way at 40% higher to 3.5 months of inventory in Mission Viejo. So you're going to see this trend for condos and townhomes as well. So the question is, are you paying attention to the market in your community or your sub-market? Know it, because I'm looking into it, and I would be happy to help you whether or not you're looking to purchase or you're looking to sell. If you're looking to sell, you gotta market your property correctly, which means list your property correctly. List it even a little bit under market That way you can still get multiple offers. Now, last things last, I wanted to also look at, because our office is in Newport Beach, right down the street, also from Newport Coast. So you have in March of 2017, in Newport Beach, there was 5.5 months of inventory. And in March of 2018, it went up to 5.6 months, so virtually no change. In July of 2017, it was 5.7 months, so again, a very little change. And it's gone up about 8% to 6.2 months of inventory, so not a drastic increase. Prices, again, are starting to level off here. And then what you're going to see is it's going to start tipping. So again, as a buyer, you may want to start thinking about how much you have to put down to find a property that will cash flow for the long term. Newport Coast, March of 2017, 6.7 months of inventory. March of 2018, 4.8 months of inventory. That's a reduction of 30%. So again, there's not a lot of homes in Newport Coast. Prices are, as we all know, quite high. But the fact that it's dropped 30% is a good indication of what's going on in Newport Coast. There's still a lot of buyers there. They're buying up the inventory. So the owners of Newport Coast are still seeing a lot of their property values go up. Lastly, July of 2017, the inventory in Newport Coast amount was 7 months of inventory. Now it's back down in July of 2018 to 6.2 months, which is a reduction of about 11%. So in March of 2017, it was 6.7 months of inventory. Now in July of 2018, it's 6.2. So it's dropped a bit, which means prices still are going to be stabilizing in Newport Coast. So again, you really got to watch the inventory counts in all these cities, and that's my job. So again, I specialize in selling single family. I specialize in selling townhomes. Also, I've sold a lot of investment properties. So I understand cash flow. I understand long-term holds. I also understand passive income. And for all of you who are getting older, which we all are, you better have a lot of passive income coming in when you're 70, 80 years old. You don't want to be relying on Social Security. You don't want to be relying on the kids. You don't want to be relying on you hit the lottery, something like that. So make sure you make the smart decisions now. And you can always find a good purchase, even in a hot market. But I think over the next couple of years is going to be the smart time to set yourself up. If you put enough down payment down on these properties, they will cash flow for you the rest of your life. If you set up the loan correctly as well, you can actually reduce your loan payments, eventually pay it off, or at least you can leverage, and don't leverage too much, but get another property and get cash flowing on multiple properties. Again, passive income is the goal, and I can help you do that. Again, my name is Patrick Schwier, the Schwier Group and Remax Evolution here in Newport Beach. I'd be happy to help you. My direct number is 714-401-0893. Thank you.